Scorpio. Welcome to your December Tarot forecast. So, Scorpio, let's take a look in your theme or atmospheric elements position. We see the major arcana card of Judgment. Judgment is presiding over the reading for the month, and this is a good time for you to reevaluate the year of 2016 as well as recognize a phase is ending for you. There's an awakening happening for Scorpio in the month of December, and this is very much trumping your reading. So Judgment is very much about a phase. A phase is ending. There's also an awakening. There's a renewal period for you, and it's also a card of triumph. So you've overcome some kind of perhaps challenge. You've gone through a rite of passage. You've gone through a cycle of sorts. And this is the month, Scorpio, where perhaps you are realizing that things are more stable than they once were in previous months. And it's also a card representing the Archangel Gabriel, who is outstretching his arms upon the couple who stand naked before him. So it's really a card also of shedding the old ways, the vulnerability of beginning something anew. And now is the time to embrace this change, Scorpio, and this new cycle that is upon you for the month of December. So that's trumping your reading. I think that's a very strong message in terms of the whole month in general, especially going towards the new year. So that's very, very positive to see. Now, in your reading, you do have a prominence of fours. We see the Four of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Wands. The fours in general in the tarot are very much about consistency and stability. So there is, once again, some form of stableness that is come into your lives this much, and this very much could be in terms of where you live. This also could be stability also in terms of your money and or relationships. This also could be on the work front as well. So beginning with the Four of Pentacles, this is coming out of your most recent past. So this is also a card that can be very much about possession of materialism or having control over money or holding on too tightly to material possessions and or money. You may be or coming out of a period, Scorpio, where you were saving money. You were very watchful about where your money was going, how your money was coming in, how your money was going out, and also holding on too tightly to either possessions, property. This also could be trying to regain control in relationships as well. So this is coming out of your most recent past. There may have been a purpose to this for many of those that are watching because it's enabled you to progress towards the next phase. And also with the Four of Wands next to it, I often depict or interpret this card as a property card and also one of events. So in your present moment, Scorpio, with the Four of Wands, this is also a card of foundation. You may also have goals or plans to perhaps purchase a home or wanting to buy a home, wanting to build a home. Also saving or starting investments in terms of wanting to purchase property. This also could be in terms of loans. And this also may spark a time for you as well in terms of engagements or celebrations as well. This is marking a period for Scorpio where if you have been holding something back or you've been behind the scenes trying to purposely stage something for your next phase of your life and you haven't talked about it, this could very much be where you may be feeling now's the time to announce that. So the Four of Wands can also be very much in terms of engagements, celebrations with other people, and announcements. So perhaps maybe Scorpio this month you are announcing to loved ones or other people your plans for the future, because in your challenged position, it seems as if you may not be or have not been ready to announce what you're doing because the energy surrounding you from other people, maybe one of one-upmanship, like perhaps you don't want to rub it in their face, or perhaps they've tried to rub things in your face. It could be very much about contention or conflict, especially if you have siblings or family members or other people that may wonder, so, you've had these things going on, and now we know, and perhaps you're thinking, well, I don't want to upset anybody's or hurt anybody's feelings, or the feeling of, well, if I do announce this, how are others going to react to it? That's your challenge position. And it's more of a mental worry for you as well, Scorpio, where these things may not come to pass at all. But it seems as if you have these energies surrounding you, I think, with other people in terms of trying to one-up you on certain things, or a competitive kind of nature. And many of you may also be observing how other people have lived and how much you would like that for yourself as well. But there may be people in the mix for the month of December for you, Scorpio, that may be or pose a challenge to you, where if you do announce your future plans, or if you do announce that, hey, I'm going to buy this house. Well, where did you get the money? Because you've been holding on to it, or you've kept it under wraps. It may spark a reaction that perhaps you were not expecting. That's the challenge. And also, the messages for Scorpio is not to let that hinder you in any kind of way, or to hinder your progress as well. These energies are felt and being produced by other people, which is their reaction, and it should not be your reaction in terms of your plan. So just keep that in mind. Because in the outcome position, you have a court card, and we see the Queen of Cups. So this is a card of nurturing. It's a card of compassion and unconditional love. There could be another water sign that may be in the mix of things for you, or have control in terms of the outcome. This could be a mother figure for many. This could be wife. This could be girlfriend, friend. This also could be for Scorpio women who are watching. So in terms of how are things going to play out, it's very much your control. It's very much your free will. And this also could be in terms of the control in a situation. It could be up to an actual person. So the Queen of Cups is also a reminder of there is much love and nurturing for you in this situation, Scorpio. And even if you feel much contention or strife with other people, the message is the outcome is going to be delivered of one from love and acceptance. So there's not much for you to worry about. Try not to stress out too much about what you're planning to do, because it seems to be of cycles ending, phases ending, renewals, awakenings of some kind, and embracing the change. So Scorpio, I wish you a blessed Christmas, a happy holiday season, and I think you're going to have a really positive month. And thank you so much for watching me. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe this video, and to subscribe if you haven't yet, so you'll be updated for future videos as well.